So while we got you then, guys, what I'm going to show you in this truck today on this video log, because it's going to be probably a short one otherwise, is I'm going to show you how I power all this up, how I've set all this up, where you can get it all. Yeah, so stay tuned if you want to find out. Welcome back to the channel. My name's Liam. I'm a truck driver, gamer, man caver, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, like I said, welcome back to the channel if you've not already seen it. Like I said, I just drive around. I do containers. I do actually do work. I'm the one that you see on social media that cooks in my truck. This is my setup. In the last video you saw, I bought a MetaQuest. If you've not seen the video, I'll link it up there somewhere. But yeah, I bought the MetaQuest. I was going to put it there. So anyway, I've moved everything over. I've got another shelf. So I've put the Mega Drive on there so I can keep everything. I'm still debating whether to keep that or not. I don't know. I said, what shall I put up there? As you see, I put the little black thing there. You know what's going on. You know. Oh, yeah. This is what I got, guys. This is what I got. I've got 2 of these. So this is the plan. I am putting these up there. Check that out. Can't really see the contrast, but I did have red. I did pick red, but obviously with the glow of the LED lights when I'm down here, and you can just about see the lights, it was a bit too much contrast at night because all the glow from the red. So that is what I decided to do. Looks okay, doesn't it? I should have got the longer length blades, and I could have had it more down like this, and the blades could have come up to like there. But it is what it is. I didn't want to get too long blades and it not fit, so I got the shorter blades, and I kind of regret not getting the longer blades. But there you go, it happens. But yeah, that is what's going on up there. So if you can think of anything else I can have, I am 15,000 subscribers away from 100,000, and then YouTube will send me out the plaque for 100,000 subscribers. So if you've not already, hit the subscribe button. It does help me out. And then maybe we either put the plaque instead of the Mega Drive, or we can put the plaque up in this corner, depending on how big it is. I don't know how big it is. Today we are in Scotland. It is at home. I've been told by my wife that it is about 28 degrees at home today here. Look at the weather. Are you shocked that Scotland clearly doesn't have the best weather? Yeah, delivering here now at some storage place, not too far from Kilmarnock. Then I'm off to Coachbridge, which is about an hour and a quarter away, according to my sat-nav. So it's about 59 miles away. I'm dropping this container off, going somewhere else, picking a container up from, I think, Glasgow or Coachbridge. Again, I don't know exactly. I need to get the addresses. I haven't got them yet. And then back here for tomorrow morning. I'm going to be done by about 3 o'clock, probably this afternoon, maybe 4 o'clock. And the delivery isn't until 9 AM. I've already asked them if they'll tip it this afternoon. They said they don't know. Probably not, because they've got 4 other containers in today. So they might not have time to do me, which is a shame, because if I got tipped today, I can start heading back down home bound to get a nice early finish tomorrow. But instead, it's going to be a tip tomorrow morning. A long time off tonight, so this is why I got my entertainment system, because I'm going to be having like 15 hours off tonight. So this will kill time, play some Call of Duty, play some Minecraft with my kids, watch a film, you name it. So welcome to the day in my life. If you've seen the last video I did, again, I'll link it up here. It was when I got the MetaQuest. You saw at the beginning of the video where somebody hit me. And then let me try and explain it a little bit better, because without any context, it's hard to, you know, what you see in that 3 seconds is a lot. I was up in the morning, I was making my bed, and then I could hear somebody really close to me. Like, you know, this is like 4, 5 in the morning or something. So I could hear someone really close to me. So I peeked out my curtains and saw somebody really goddamn close. Bearing in mind, I was still in my underwear and no t-shirt on. No socks, no shoes, nothing. I was like, crap, I haven't got the engine on, so my dash cams won't be working, so there's no proof if he does hit me and drive off. I've got like nothing. I'm like panicking. I'm getting all flustered. Crap, what do I do? Whack my GoPro on, stuck it on the table. A while then, I was quickly getting dressed here. I was like, please don't hit me, please don't hit me, please don't hit me, while getting my clothes on and everything else. In hindsight, I probably should have turned the engine over and bid my horn to let him know he was getting too close. But at the heat of the moment, it's not something I thought about. I just needed to get dressed, to get out and tell him as soon as I could, but I couldn't. And I was like, please don't hit me. Then he hit me. So then, by then I had my trousers on and my t-shirt on. So I went out there in my socks. Not even my socks. I never had my socks on or shoes on. So I went out there barefoot. But by then he almost already finished anyway. So it was just a case of me pulling my wing mirror in for him so we could get past a bit closer without hitting my wing mirror. He apologised. nothing further was done. I didn't report it. To be honest with you, I don't think there's any damage. He did hit me, so there must be something, but the truck's so old, there's loads of scrapes, bumps and knocks on this truck, so you don't really tell anyway. It's not like I can just get out and in my underwear and help him in. I didn't know he was reversing until I peeked my head out the curtain and saw how close he was. It's just one of those things. It's not like I'm sitting here and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna watch him struggle and record it. I'm not like that. I help anyone. I like it when people help me, so I will go help anyone. But I didn't know he was there until literally I peeked my head out the curtain. I was like, crap, throw my curtain open, then get dressed. I didn't care if people saw me. But yeah, I just needed to get dressed, but obviously I needed to record it in case something bad happened. Let's say he slammed straight into me. I just needed something, evidence. But yeah, like I said, people were saying I should have turned the engine over, bid my horn, let him know he was getting too close. In hindsight, great, but like I said, in the heat of the moment, some things just slip your mind like that. So, like I said, no harm, no foul. Nothing was done. He's, you know, fine. I'm fine. All good. I just don't want anyone to think I'm a bit of an idiot and a dick and not helping people. But yeah, like I said, today, down to Coates Bridge, Glasgow, back here, chill out. I'm going to do some dinner. I'm not too far from the coast, you know, guys. So I'm thinking, when I say I'm not too far from the coast, I'm not joking. Just show you where I am on the map. So this is where I am on the map. I am right up here. So I've just got to go over here somewhere. I think it's over here somewhere for the collection and delivery of this empty box, and then back down here again. But yeah, I am really close. I'm tempted to just have a little drive down here later on after I've done my box if they won't unload me. Park up if I can park up somewhere around here if there's a lay-by and have a walk into town. I don't know if I can. Who knows? I don't know this area at all. But yeah, that's where I am. It took me about 9.5 hours to get here from Felixstowe. So getting back to my yard from here, let's put it into the sat-nav, shall we? Let's have a look. If I was to put home, this is my yard. Start a new route.
Going home.
So this is going back to my yard because I'm doing a delivery here tomorrow morning. Once I've done, I'm done for the day. And it's 7 hours back to the yard from here. It takes them an hour to unload me. I'm booked in at 9, tip for 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus a break, 6. So I'm still not going to get home until 6, maybe 7. That's why I want them to do it today, because I can start heading down, get up nice and early and be finished by about 11 AM tomorrow morning instead of 7 PM, just because I've got to park up here. Is what it is. Anyway, I'm going to go chill out while this is unloading. Yeah, so day in my life, guys. New toy for the truck. Again, if you can think of anything different, guys, put it in the comments and I will have a look at it. And I'll speak to you guys when we're on the move. And we are done. Let's get out of here, get to the next destination where I'm taking the box off. Yeah, I've just spoke to him. He said unlikely that he can get me done later, so he said no rush to get back. It is what it is. It's gonna be a very long night tonight, but that's why I've got this entertainment system. So let's crack on. And we are at the port. I've not been to this port. I don't even look like a big port. Anyway, so I was on the way here and my boss rings me up. And he turns around and says to me, there's been a delay. Your box that you were going to do today, it was coming upon train. The train's been delayed. You can't collect your box now till tomorrow morning. So it is now 11:15. I'm probably gonna get this box off within half an hour. That's it, I'm done for the day. I can't collect the box now until tomorrow morning. So even if I wanted to go back there and get it tipped today, I can't even get the box on today. So I am done. I'll be done from midday today till 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. I'm gonna go over to the entrance now because I've not been here before. This is Grangemouth Port apparently. So I've got to check in at the security hut and then hopefully they can guide me where I've got to go. But yeah, I don't know what to do. It sucks that I can't do nothing until 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. It means it's going to be a late finish tomorrow. And I'll be sitting around now for 18, 19 hours. It's a good job I got this entertainment, because if I didn't, that'd be funny, but if I didn't have all this, sitting in your truck for 19 hours must get boring. There's only so much scrolling you can do on your phone. So yeah, that's why I do it. People say, oh, it's cluttered. Oh, I couldn't live like that. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not asking you to live like it. I'm living like it. And this is why 18, 19, 20 hours, whatever I've got, sitting around doing nothing. Let's get on. Let's get this box off and then go so you can find a supermarket or something. I need to pick up a few little things. Not exactly going to do a massive shop. I'm going home tomorrow. Just to get me through today, tonight. Sitting around all day. All right, let's go check in. How we doing? Good, I've not been here before.
Alright.
All I got told is I'm taking this box off at Grangemouth.
Alright. Is it a loaded or an empty?
Empty.
It's an empty. You got your driver's license?
Driving licence. Yeah, that's my licence.
Which company is it?
3PL. Right, where am I going from here?
Because of the port.
So we are on the port. I can't show you on the port, that's what they told me. I'm not allowed to record the port itself. Oh, it stinks of fish. I'm guessing the fishing vessel's coming in here. Woo! Yeah, so it's just up here apparently. Get this box off and then we'll go find a shop. I did see an Asda down the road. I don't know if I can get in there, but we'll give it a go anyway. But let's get this box off. We are officially done for the day. No, I'm not joking. Like, it is 11:36. Thursday morning. We've drove to our delivery. We've delivered. We've dropped off our empty container. And we're done. So that's happening right now. So let's put it into the sat nav on where the port is tomorrow morning, and then we're going to find out how far we are away. I mean, I don't think we're going to be a million miles away. Right, so it's ML52DR. So this is where I've got to be 6 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Going to ML52DR.
37 minutes away. I could be there for 12 o'clock. I can't collect until 6 AM because my box is not arriving. It's on the way via train, or will be on the way via train. I don't know. Either way, it's not there yet at the moment. That's what I'm told. So while we got you there, guys, what I'm going to show you in this truck today on this video log, because it's going to be probably a short one otherwise, is I'm going to show you how I power all this up, how I've set all this up, where you can get it all. Yeah, so stay tuned if you want to find out everything you need to know on how nice and neat and tidy and everything else. But yeah, I'm just going to show you. So we're going to get to a shop first. Yeah, and then I'm going to show you everything I do in my truck. Yeah, stay tuned. That'll be on very shortly, how I do all this. And if you want all the stuff that I use, I'll show you where and how you can get it all yourself. But right now then, we are going to go find that Asda that I found on the way here a minute ago. I don't know if I can get in there, but I'm going to go try because I've got no container on me. It's completely empty. I'm just looking on my maps, just zooming in to see if there's any like shops and stuff. So if I put in supermarkets, down this road there's a shop. I'm gonna go look because that should be down there on the right. Then there's a Costco and one more. What's Costco and one more? A Nissa. That's little shops, corner shops. I thought I saw an Asda, but clearly not. But I'm gonna go down and have a look what this is. It's just down here on the right hand side. So let's go check that out. Let's go. What is that? CTS. Oh, clothing, tools and supplies. Well, that's not a supermarket that I thought. I knew it was just down here on the right, but I didn't actually think it was that. Well, I clearly don't want that. Let's go there, start new route, because that's where the entrance to the port was, and it tried taking me into Asda. So if I put that back in, 4.7 miles away. You know why? It's because I drove through the port, so now it's taking me all the way around. But anyway, let's head on to the shops then. Let's go and have a bimble. Let's go find somewhere to park up and call home for the night. But yeah, let's crack on. Right, I knew there was an Asda. Check that out. It wasn't actually that far away and it's close to the dock entrance. I knew it was. I've parked on a road. I am being a bit of a pain for people. They have to go around me. But there's no double yellow lines here and there's no signs to say you can't park here. There's a roundabout I can spin round and go back on myself because I don't know where that goes down there. I was thinking about parking in front of them double gates just up there, but I don't know if they're in use. So I didn't really want to park there. People just got to go around me. It's not the end of the world for them. Yeah, like I said, there's no signs and I can't park inside the car park. I won't be long. I've stuck it on brake, maybe I'll get 15 in. But then I was thinking, why don't I just go to Coachbridge, right? Yeah, I can't load tonight, but if I can park somewhere on an industrial estate or somewhere close, Coachbridge is actually a really big place. It's got loads of stuff there. We've got a gym, JD Gyms, we could probably sign up for that. Like loads of food restaurant places, shops. Tempted if I can get close enough, either walk in or get a taxi or an Uber. That would kill my day, wouldn't it? Because it is not even midday yet, about 18 hours from now until I load tomorrow morning. Let's get in there. Let's grab a couple of little things to see me through tonight. There we go, got a shopping bag. Yeah, I don't want to get loads of stuff. I'm home tomorrow. Plus I'm on a diet, man. It bloody sucks being on a diet. I mean, you got to watch what you eat. But hey ho, let's crack on and let's get in there. Oh, we've just been to the shop, didn't get any, to be honest, I didn't get anything. I looked around and I was like, well, I don't fancy anything. I've got ribs and chips in the fridge anyway, so I could just have that. Or I could just get a takeaway, or I could go to a restaurant. But what I'm gonna do now though, is head over to Coachbridge near where I am collecting my box from in the morning. See if I can find somewhere to park. So that'll give me 30 minutes less driving time tomorrow, because I'm probably gonna need it all. Because it's 7 and a bit hours from my delivery point back to the yard with no traffic, and I've only got 9 hours drive. So we're gonna head over there, hopefully find somewhere to park up. If I get into town, great. If not, I'll order a takeaway and then have a gaming night in. Why not? So we're gonna crack on and let's get somewhere we're gonna call home tonight. The plan is now just to find somewhere to park up. I am in Coachbridge. I'm just having a little joyride. The yard is only about a mile away from here, but back on myself, I think I drove past it. But yeah, so I'm just gonna keep going until I find somewhere decent that I'm not gonna get in anyone's way. I don't know this area at all. Let's go straight on. The other left and right look like they're busy roads. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep finding somewhere, and hopefully I can find somewhere that's decent enough to park up. I'm gonna be there a long time, so I just don't want to be in anyone's way, you know, or get a ticket. I've seen loads of roads I can park on that are not double yellow lined, but I'll just be in everyone's way. It just doesn't sit well with me. All right, we'll find somewhere to park up, and hopefully it's decent. I just saw a sign to say business park, industrial estate, retail park, so I am heading towards it now. There you go, look, there's a retail park here. I'm hoping I can find somewhere up here. Looks quieter, out of the way of the town. If there's shops nearby, even better. Let's go right, because I can't go straight on because it looks like it's meeting another busy road up there. And I'm not going to park down this road, but down there looks about right. Or I could go down there and have a look. Well, let's have a look down there. Cozy Corner Snack Van. Yeah, I think if I can park down here, I don't see any signs to say you can't park overnight. So let's find somewhere to call home for the night. I'm guessing behind here, down this road, down here somewhere. I've just got to turn around. I've got to turn around. Yeah, this is what I'm doing. I'm parking here, I think. Or let's be cheeky and turn around. That's a dead end down there, according to the sat nav. Let's be cheeky and turn around in there. Gotta be cheeky. Gotta be done. Ooh, let's go all the way around. 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 There we go. Sweet as a nut. Dead end down there, according to my sat nav. If you notice, look, it stops just there. So I'm not going to turn around down there. So my only option now is to park just there for the night. So let's do it. Let's call this home. Job done then. So it is now 13:21. Look at that, 6 minutes away in the morning, and I'm done for the day. So I'll get up at 5:30. I'll get there for 6. So I'm done till 5:30 in the morning then. 16, 17 hours off, something like that. Awesome. So yeah, I'm gonna cook some food. I'd get a takeaway, but I've got food and it's Thursday, and if I don't cook it, then I've got to take it home, then it probably won't get eaten, then it get thrown away. So I've got to cook it, so might as well cook it. Yeah, so I'll probably go on TikTok live in a bit, kill some time, cook some food. So yeah, a day in my life. Lasted all of what, a few minutes for you, lasted all of a couple of hours for me. All right, that's it then. I'll just cook some food, yeah, and then go on live, and then yeah. So I'll speak to you guys in a bit. So I'm going to show you while I'm parked up, before I cook my dinner, show you my electrical system in this truck. I'm gonna show you how everything's set up. I haven't moved anything, so might as well. Right, so my TV I've got connected through an inverter at the moment, but because I'm parked up for a long period of time, I'm gonna plug it in to this. This is the heart and soul of my system. This is the BLUETTI AC200L, and I'm gonna plug in my entertainment system. I'm gonna be parked up for about 15 hours, aren't I? So I'm gonna show you what this does. So everything is turned off. I'll push AC, and then it all turns on. All right, so everything is plugged in to an extension lead. Extension lead goes into these sockets. That goes into my inverter. That's in my locker outside. My Xbox and everything, like I said, through an extension lead, and the extension lead goes behind the cushion. This is why I have a cushion there, otherwise I'm looking at that. that is literally why I have the cushion there. My speakers to my monitor are here. I'm looking to get rid of them, and I'm gonna get a sound bar instead. Reason for it is a sound bar just takes a HDMI lead and a power lead. Whereas that, there's a lead going to the back of the TV, there's a lead going to the power, there's a lead going to the other speaker. There's just so many wires and leads through them little speakers, for the little PC speakers. So yeah, that would get rid of like at least 2 wires out of what I've got at the moment. I'm putting a soundbar. Don't know where I'm going to put the soundbar yet. The plan was maybe put the soundbar there, but then again I can't now because that's there. So I've got my Alexa plugged in, which is her up there. Then I've got that light, which is for that, and then other sockets. Xbox probably. I've got so many plugs, so they all do all different things. And I've got a wire going up. Don't forget there's a power lead to go to that, so that charges my headset and my handsets. There's a wire going to that, that's not plugged in. Yeah, and I've also wired, so if you just see this little wire here, I've hidden it behind the plastic, which, there we go, you can just about see it's popping out here. I need to push it back in. That goes up, that goes through, that goes under this shelf, under here, and then pops back up behind here that you can't see. And then what I've done is I've wired another USB through here. I know a lot of wires, you can't see them. Out of sight, out of mind. That charges the lightsabers, and it also, I have, obviously because I've got 3 plugs plugged in, it also plugs and charges. Where is the plug for that? That's for that one. That's for that one. Ah, there we go. And then I can plug this in up there. There you go, it's charging, green light. So yeah, I'll hide all these wires out of the way. Like I said, out of sight, out of mind. It does, wires does my head in, but that's why I didn't want to have to take them off and them off just to charge it just down here. So I ended up just wiring a little wire through the back, which you can't see when you're sitting on the bed, behind there, through there, up and over. And that runs, that red wire, again, I'm going to tuck it behind it. It seems to be coming out. That runs straight into my inverter. So that will run off that on DC power the whole time. And this, so let's have a look. So that will run 18.1 hours. Let's turn my Xbox on. Razer controller. I love this controller. I had the Metal Gear Solid one before, or Gears of War one, whatever it was. But this is badass. Yeah, I love the light on this. That glows. That's awesome. Right, so we're gonna turn the Xbox on. You know the Xbox takes more power. So there we go. So now we're running. It will run for nearly 10 hours. My Xbox, my TV, my lights, everything, that charging, everything you see is going to run for 10 hours on a full charge with this BLUETTI AC200L. It will run less when I run an air fryer through it, but I've got a backup power. Down there, what you don't see is, let me just get it up and have a look, show you. Right, I have got the extended battery. 2,764.8 watt hours, the B300K. So what I'll do is I'll plug that into there, and then it would give me 2 or 3 times the battery life. So I can run that not just 10 hours, I can run it for 30 hours with that extended battery. And that fits just on the floor, in the footwell. And I'm still able to push my seat forward. So that's proper out of the way. That plugs into there with a wire, which I don't need until that runs out of battery anyway. This will go 10 hours on a full charge. That will go twice as long, 30 hours non-stop with my Xbox and TV and all of the electronics and my light, a charger for that, yeah, everything you see. But when you run an air fryer, it drains really quickly, hence why I've got that, because it will drain, 50% of that will go on an air fryer, on a dinner. You can charge it via 12 volt, plug it straight into your cigarette lighter once you've done. So let's get this back on the floor. And then that goes down there nicely. That is my electrical system setup. That's why you can't see the wires, because they're hidden under this pillar. I've got my perfect draft for my beer, so I'll run that. I've got my beer keg in the fridge. And yeah, my evening's set up. Easy as that, how it's all wired in. Just mostly off the BLUETTI. I'm not going to run the truck batteries. The truck batteries stay healthy. If it does get too warm in here and I need the aircon on, I'll just plug it into the inverter, if I've got the engine running anyway, it will save me 15-20 minutes of battery life on the BLUETTI. And there you go. That is how it's all done. I'm going to get my perfect draft, I'm going to get my beer keg, put it into the machine, get my dinner sorted, because I'm getting quite hungry. I know it's only 12 o'clock, say lunch, but I'm not going to eat after that, so I might as well have my lunch and dinner at the same time. And if you've got any questions, guys, leave them in the comments. Happy to answer them. I can't recommend BLUETTI enough. BLUETTI is my lifeline in this truck. Everything you see in this truck, including the power banks, including the perfect draft beer machine, my TV, headset, you name it, even controller, I've got it all on my website. Go to truckerliam.com. If you click on the shop, a drop down button, and it will say product links, click on product links and everything is on there. I even customized my own TV mount. The TV is held up on a shelf behind this TV, and it literally, this is a duplicate bracket that I've got, and it sits just on the shelf, just like that. That's how it's sitting right now behind the TV. If you didn't want to, you could have it hanging up there, but let me give you an example. There you go. So it hangs just there. If you was going to lie in bed, you could have your TV just there. Perfect bracket, no holes, no drilling, no damage, just hangs. Fits up to 32 inches. My TV is a 32 inch. That holds that. Perfect bracket if you want one of those. Again, I sell them on eBay or I sell them on my website at truckerliam.com. Go to shop. I don't know if it'll fit in a MAN, Volvo, Renault, DAF, anything like that. I fitted it for my personal use. A Scania. If you've got a shelf in your truck, it will work. It will work on a motorhome, it will work in a caravan. As long as you've got a shelf, it will just hang on it. Easy as that. Head over to my website if you want one of those. If not, that's fine, not a problem. I'm gonna get crack on with dinner. I'm gonna put the beer keg in the draft machine, and yeah, probably hit TikTok live, chat to people, answer some questions. So if you're not already, hit me on follow button on TikTok, as well as subscribe on here, and you can see me go live. Now you know how I've wired all this in. A complete mess, but it works. And it's been working for years, so hey ho. So I'll speak to you in a bit when we get dinner done. Tonight's dinner, I've got a rack of barbecue ribs. So that is what I'm gonna be cooking. So let's get on with that. Going with it is some chips. I'll plug this into the BLUETTI. I'm going to give this a go and show you how many hours this will last for. Sync cook, 200, put that on, 26 minutes, 2,400 watts pulling. It will last just under 1 hour. But don't forget, it's not going to run full power for a whole hour, is it? So it'll turn off when it hits temperature. So you're saving battery like that. Yeah, I'll show you at the end how much it actually uses. And I'll turn it sideways so the heat goes out the window and any smells go out. I've opened that one as well. And my sunroof is also open. Let's get a beer dispenser out now, shall we? you go. With a brand new keg, it froths up loads. But, as you see, it is ice cold. It's got the condensation on the outside of the glass is smooth. But yeah, it's actually an ideal beer machine, but not great when the keg's brand new. So, the drink, got my dinner in the oven, about to play Back to the Future. I was tempted to put it on my MetaQuest, but there you go. But that's my evening, guys. A cold beer, my dinner, a film. And then I'll play the Xbox when the kids finish school. It's now 2 o'clock. My kids don't finish school for another hour and a half. So by the time I've eaten dinner, watched this film, the kids finish school, they'll want me to play Minecraft or Fortnite or something. So that's what I don't mind doing with them. So FaceTime them, and it's all good. Right, I'll come back to you when dinner is dished up. And just like that, dinner is done. There we go. Lunch, dinner, same thing, combo. Saves me eating 2 lots of food. I'm only having 1. Still watching Back to the Future? Let's get this dished up. And that's dinner, lunch. What do you call dinner and lunch? You call breakfast and lunch brunch. What do you call dinner and lunch? Anyway, let me know in the comments because I have no idea, but that's what this is. Go back to watching Back to the Future and eat this. So yeah, I'll close the curtains and make it cozy in here, but it's so goddamn hot like today. It's like 25 degrees, so I need the airflow. And plus it would air it out after cooking dinner anyway, so ideal. Okay, guys, if you're not already, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to start doing camper van builds soon. Never touched one, never did one, never even looked inside one. Yet I decided to go spend £10,000 on a Ford Transit to make it into a camper van. I don't have no clue what I'm doing. So that's going to be fun. So if you want to see that, I'll do a little, this is my daily vlogs, this is the camper van build sort of playlist. So hit the subscribe button if you want to see that, because I'm going to make an absolute mess of that. Anyway, for the BLUETTI, dinner's done, half an hour in the air fryer. Let's see how much percent is left. 59%, if you can see that. Yeah, it takes 40% to pretty much use the air fryer for half an hour. Not using the truck batteries, plus I can charge it via 12 volt, plus I've got an extended battery. Life's good. If you want one of those, guys, hit the link in my bio. They are there under collaborations. Their website is there, but if you want the actual device I'm using, go to product links. That will take you straight to that product on Amazon. Right, I'm going to eat my dinner now. Speak to you in a bit. Right, morning. It is 5:30 in the morning. I'm going to do the exit here for the video. I just want to show you how long I was actually parked up for in the end. So we'll go to our trusted tachograph. So I was parked up for 16 and a half. Well, by the time I leave here, it'll be 16 and a half hours. So there we go. And I was messing around in Asda and everything else. So yeah, it's been a long night. And to be honest, it went really quickly. Watched a film, played Fortnite with the kids, went on TikTok live. Yeah, so anyway, guys, that's why I've got the entertainment. If I was sitting here playing on just my phone for 16 hours, I would have been bored senseless. That's why I've got this entertainment system set up. If you're not already, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to shoot off now. Until next time, stay safe.